Hello YouTube, Kirakage back with some more Wonderbook Book of Potions. I feel like this is I want to say part 5. I might be wrong. Could be part 4, but I feel like I've done part 4. Anyway, let's hit up the next chapter.
Ready for the next chapter?
Yes. Docs aside, sound... Okay, so before I do the laughing potion, docs aside, immediately makes me think of a type of murder. Because side is in a lot of murder words. Homicide, pesticide that kills insects. There's more, but I really can't think of them. But yeah, I have a feeling that's some sort of potion that kills stuff. But let's go ahead and laugh at stuff first.
You're going to enjoy this one. Oh, yes. Aha! Just like all worthwhile handbooks, each new page brings a new test of skill. Aha! Just like all worthwhile handbooks, each new page brings a new test of skill.
New test of skill.
Attention all champions! May I congratulate you on your progress so far. We've seen some truly exceptional potion making already.
Sorry, I just remembered another one. Regicide, that's the killing of royalty. There's patricide, that's kill of a father. Matricide, kill of a mother. I feel like I might have that word. But yeah, suicide, killing of oneself. How the hell did that one not pop into my head straight away? It's kind of one of the easier ones to remember. But yeah, so the next one, potion. It's definitely a potion that kills something. Something just based on the side word. Because that's like a word that I associate with death. Because it's usually in death related words. It's not even a word, I guess, it's a part of a word. I feel like it's probably something to do with Latin. Everything seems to be goes back to Latin.
We did it! You did it! We are through the first part of the competition. You've forgiven me, I hope, for tricking you. And after all, if we die, I mean, if you die, I'm long dead, of course, what nobler cause than in trying to win the Wizarding School's Potions Championship? You don't see it that way. Ah, well, I'll do my best to keep you alive then. Come on, the second stage.
Congratulations and commiserations, champions! As our competitors ascend to the second stage of the championship, our Japanese champion from Mount Tokoro still leads the group. Thanks to the shrewd application of a sleeping solution, Hogwarts remains in third place, behind the champion from Wagadu School of Magic, harking from somewhere in Africa. But after a slight setback, Koldostorets is catching up. Ooh, the audience will be grateful that they're at a distance as our Hogwarts champion approaches their next task.
Ah, I suspect I know what this is, and which potion we need to brew next. This is a favorite of mine. Use your wand on the glowing spot to read about the potion.
Don't strike me as a happy type of person. Oh, this being afraid.
The Laughing Potion. A potion to induce uncontrollable merriment. A finely balanced potion requiring delicacy of touch. If made incorrectly, the results can vary from hysterical mania to deep and inconsolable melancholy. Yes, inducing uncontrollable merriment has its uses, especially in your enemies. Well, oh yes, many old favorites here. Let's see. Alehotzi, Ah, billywig wings, all the way from Australia. Or the Antipodes, as we called it back when I wrote this book 5 centuries ago. What else? Narquils and puffskein hair. All straightforward. The real skill will be in the stirring.
Okay.
This will come in handy. Now, our laughing potion needs a dose of billywig wings. Time to discover more about the buzzing beasts. A swarm of billywigs is what we need. A curious creature from the Antipodes, today more commonly known as Australia, specimens of the billywig are extremely useful in potion making.
But not for any other potions.
Another hand mark. I suggest you place your hand on it, just as before. They won't bite you, you know. Now, what have we here? Pick up the magnifying glass. Well, magnifier at the ready and have a closer look. You'll soon discover what makes these beasts unique. Ah, sting. The sting of the billywig will cause the victim to hover briefly, and its natural property of levity is ideal for laughing potions. Body. Billywigs are of a vivid sapphire blue, but this is often not noticed as the billywig flies too fast to be seen. Yes, now hold the move button.
Take my hand away.
Wing. The billywig's wings are arranged around the top of its head, and it spins rapidly as it flies. Now, we must have drowned wings for the potion. Pick up your wand. Good. Pour the spring water into the cauldron. That's it. Next, add the chopped alihotsi leaves.
Are they already chopped? Are they pre-chopped?
First, the leaves must be chopped. Move some alihotsi to the chopping board with your wand. That's the way. Now the knife. Get chopping.
I started the video. I had
Good.
caramel milk. These videos have been recorded on the same day, but I'm
Such chopping skills.
well, not all of them. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of salty. It's kind of good.
Oh, no, that chunk's too big.
Oh, but
Careful of my pages. This is ready to add to the potion. Now add just 2 handfuls to the cauldron to give the laughing potion just a tinge of rambunctiousness. And some more.
oh, that's more than I had. But yeah, it's kind of weird, and I'm vaping.
Excellent. That's ready.
I know.
Now stir slowly. We must not damage the leaves' mirth-inducing properties. Get your spoon. Good. Soon our potion will be fit to make a glumbumble giggle. Keep going. Now for the most difficult ingredient. The potion requires a snigger of laughter. I found it hard to get the hang of it myself, but let's see how you do. Think of something amusing, like, ridding yourself of a particularly annoying neighbor. Then just give me a snigger. You must laugh at the potion. Now. Are you sniggering? You'll need to be a little louder than that, you know.
Wow, is this not working? Is the microphone off? What the hell?
I can't hear you. Come along.
It might actually be an issue. I thought the microphone had sound. The camera, because the camera's supposed to have sound for this, right? Hold on a second. There's nothing to adjust. Damn. Damn. I'm just gonna try blowing into it.
I can't hear you. Come along.
I don't know what else to do. Microphone makes sound.
Not big on merriment, are you? I like you more and more. Let's move on for now. Now to the serious business of grinding our billywig wings.
I have to look that up.
Into the bowl with it.
Kind of annoying because I tried doing that.
Why not add some more? We can grind a lot at once. Pick up the pestle. You need to grind everything up.
Did you see Dad bonus on? There's something left out.
Now we can start grinding. That's all nicely ground. Swap to your wand so we can get everything into the cauldron. Good. Now pick up the bowl. Into the bowl with it. Come on.
Trying, but it's not gone over. Is that all gone?
Use your wand to pick up the ingredient.
Okay. No ingredients left to pick up. Oh, there is fuck. Felt like I was random before, but I thought I got everything I needed.
Swap to your wand.
Okay.
Into the cauldron with it. Pick up the ingredient, then we can get grinding.
Damn it.
That'll do. That looks about right. Now to turn your hand to the grinding itself.
Really think this one would be a bit faster.
And pour. That's good. Now we stir slowly. Remember, over-stirring could result in tears and hysteria, and the potion would be quite right either. Now the spoon. Just like that. Here's another ingredient. The first stage of the potion is complete. Come along, good student, turn the page. Now we come to the next ingredient. The quills of a Gnarl will give our laughing potion an edge, all right. The Gnarl is a curious creature, and there is much to learn about it. Use your wand to pull up the illustration. Gnarls and Muggle hedgehogs are notoriously difficult to tell apart. The Gnarl is a bad-tempered beast found in Northern Europe and America. Their penchant for vandalism is often the cause of trouble for wizard children. Just what we need. Gnarls are surprisingly sensible creatures, and so are deeply suspicious of unsolicited kindness. Dim-witted hedgehogs may rush to sup on any food they're offered, but try feeding a Gnarl, and it will wisely assume it's a trap. Go on, pour the water into the saucer. That's it. Now pour the water into the saucer. Keep going. You could see the hedgehogs rush to the water while the Gnarl fears a trap. An animal after my own heart. Now swap to the magnifying glass and you can examine our prudent friend. Excellent. Now we can have a good look at our Gnarl. Use the magnifier, it won't mind. quills. Null quills are a useful magical ingredient, if you can get close enough to acquire them. Right, swap to those tweezers and we can collect our quills. Pick up the tweezers, we need quills.
Oh, wait. Getting the...
Those quills won't gather themselves. Swap to the tweezers, if you please. Ah, head. The Null is well known for being grumpy, and is also a particularly untrusting creature. It will fly into a rage if offered food by a kindly human, perhaps believing that it is being offered poison. Good. Use the tweezers to grab a quill and then pull it out. Got one! That's it. We have all the quills we need.
Yes, cool.
See plucking? That Null is beginning to look distinctly bald.
I don't like hedgehogs.
I admire a spirit of inquiry, but are we really learning anything from all this extra plucking? Oh, you're still plucking. Well, if you really must. I admire a spirit of inquiry, but are we really learning anything from all this extra plucking? Just pick up the quills and pop them in. There. Later, you can go to the collectibles chapter to pit your ingredient gathering skills against a friend. Now, in it goes. Just what we need. In it goes. And add a bit more into the cauldron. Good work. There. See on the thermometer, the mark on the side has moved up. That shows you have to heat it more. Keep the heat near the mark. Time to heat things up. Oh, it can't get hotter than that. Time to drop the heat a little and let it simmer. That's it. Now it needs to simmer. Let it cool. Now stir it quickly. The spoon next. That's right.
I'm trying to find the specific trophy I'm having an issue with. I can't find it. I don't play the game the same.
Well stirred. Ah, now we must laugh again, but this time more merrily. This time a snigger won't suffice. We need...
Okay. Alright, so since this is happening... Why did I say happening? I'm going to try and find the specific trophy for this, because I need to find out if there's something I need that I don't have. Nope. Okay. No. I'm getting there, sort of. Ah, okay. Has my unlocked trophies on here. I did not know that. Leeches, unicorns, flubberworms. Puff skins. Then there's... Okay. You'll need to laugh and make a noise loud enough for the microphone on PlayStation Eye to hear. Once you filter yellow meat, the trophy will pop. Is there anything helpful for this? Because it is not unlocking for me. It is a PlayStation Eye, I'm pretty sure. So the only thing I can really think of is Might be something in like settings. No, no, no. Accessory. No, bloody hell, where would it be? Like, if it was an issue. I can't get into that without quitting the game. Alright, we'll get into the... oh no. Okay. Camera device settings. It's saved, right? I'm pretty sure it's saved. Alright. You're gonna have a look at my XMB, I guess. And I'll load up the game and get back into it. Because I want to keep all the chapters in one video, even if there is a small issue that pops up from time to time. Oh, pardon me, I burped. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my controller. Actually, no, the other one, because the other has issues with the button turning on. Okay, so I don't know, I guess fine. Audio device settings. Big camera, microphone level. I don't know what that means. Okay, if I go 3, okay. USB camera. Okay. Then I go into it. See? It's not picking up any sounds at all. So my thinking is the microphone in my PlayStation Eye is broken. Which I guess can make sense since it's probably old-ish. Question is, I use something as a replacement for it. I want to try headphone. I could try headphones. Wearing headphones, but I don't know if Sony, like future headphones, would work on it. This is probably a really boring part of the video, and I apologize for that. I feel like this is something I could solve at a later time, but I want to get this out of the way as soon as I possibly can. Means potential camera that I could possibly use would be PSVR camera, maybe. But I don't think it has a microphone and it doesn't look like it. But I'll plug it in and see. If that doesn't work, I'll try a headset, I suppose. Although I'm not too sure if that'll work with it. But to be honest, I'm not too sure on that. So, plug this in, once it goes in. No, yes, not going in. Why the hell are you not getting plugged in? The hell? What's wrong with this USB? Okay. Why is it not going in the USB hole? Which is a question that I don't think I'd be asking. Because it should just slide on in, but it's not. Do the USBs do look different, that's probably why it's not going in. Try, see if it could be an issue with the USB that I have it plugged into. I doubt it, but maybe I'll plug it into the one next to it. Wait, really? Hold on. No goddamn way. That's working. What the fuck? Also, I can hear my voice. That's weird. Even though I'm used to it, but still. Okay. I got it working. Can I turn you up? Does that do anything? Hello? Is this loud? Oh well. I got it working. I was pushing the wrong button. Has to be 3. Okay. Well. That's cool. Can't turn off my controller. There we go. Turn off controller. Well. Admittedly, that was unexpected. But I got it working, I suppose. Did not know that would be an issue, I've got to be honest. I did not see that being an issue at all. But hey, it got resolved in the end, I suppose, so that's all that really matters. I guess? I don't know. The caramel, it's called Primo Caramel Crave. It's really, really good. It's, yeah. Okay, I'll just skip this. So put the camera back to where it was. Did not know that the USB was different. Like slightly bigger. Oh no! Needs to skip forward.
Now sit on the floor a little way back. Finally, place your Wonderbook on the floor.
I'm gonna skip.
Now sit on the floor a little. You're all set up.
Go on. Not too sure. But I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I did, but I'm probably gonna mute out some sound there. This in a previous video when I first started playing this, but there's like music in the setup for the Wonderbook, and it sorry, just putting stuff back down on the ground. Back to where I had it before, the ground. Well, I mean, it's not false, but yeah. Wait a minute, what was I saying? Right, so yeah, got a copyright claim for the music when set up the Wonderbook. I kept it in the other video because it was part of the setup, but if we get copyright claimed for it again, I'll just cut it out because, yeah. But if it stayed in, I didn't get copyright claimed. But it explains if like there was sound that skipped or whatever. That's why. Because YouTube gives you the option to either mute it or like just skip it entirely. Oh right, I need to start from where it was. Feel like I need to maybe recalibrate after before. There we go. Circle to go back. Okay, now I'm wondering what the hell.
There, it's the perfect recipe. Time to put the potioneer to the test. Come, turn the page. The first stage of the potion is complete. Come along, good student, turn the page. Turn the page. The other champions will be getting ahead.
Did I do something?
You can turn over. Let's see what's next.
I really feel like I can't turn the page at the moment.
When you're ready, turn the page.
Okay.
There, it's the perfect recipe. Time to put the potioneer to the test. Come, turn the page.
Just wait a moment.
The first stage of the potion is complete. Come along, good student, turn the page. We are finished here, you know. Turn the page to move on.
I know we're finished here, but page isn't loading. So I guess I give it a minute or something. I'm not too sure.
I can feel the championship slipping away. Turn the page.
Oh wait, I changed the camera around a little bit. Maybe it needs to just go to XMB, go out of XMB, circle to go back.
Come on, we've a championship to win. Turn over.
Like I have been, but nothing happens.
We are wasting time. Turn the page.
I tried to another one, I don't see if that helps.
Turn the page. The other champions will be getting ahead.
Okay. Turn the page again. Fine. Yes. Don't know. Definitely do. I guess turn the page again. And then
You can turn over. Let's see what's next.
this is weird. Doesn't load past this page. No, the page is loading. What?
There, it's the perfect recipe. Time to put the potioneer to the test. Come, turn the page. The first stage of the potion is complete. Come along, good student, turn the page.
Why is nothing loading past this page? What if I two pages forward?
We are wasting time. Turn the page.
The hell? Itchy.
When you're ready, turn the page.
Yes, that loaded.
Come on, we've a championship to win. Turn over.
Kinda doubt this will do anything, but let's try it.
I can feel the championship slipping away. Turn the page.
There's nothing to turn to. Oh my god, so annoying. I feel like we have broken this one. Like the microphone working, I mean. try exit to main menu. This isn't working. Yes. Then I'll get back into it, come back to the main menu, and hopefully it works out that way. Only theorize though. Okay. Menu. Five, six. Oh, pages 5 to 6. And
Now we come to the next ingredient. The quills of a Narl will give our laughing potion an edge, all right. Narls and muggle hedgehogs are notoriously difficult to tell apart. The Narl is a bad-tempered beast found in northern Europe and America. There, that's it. Now pour the water into the saucer. You could get at least some of the water in the saucer. Don't stop now, you need... The Narl is a bad-tempered beast found in northern Europe and America. That's it. Now pour the water into the saucer. You're not trying to bathe them into the saucer. Keep going. The Narl is a bad-tempered beast found in northern Europe and America. Their penchant for vandalism is often the cause of trouble for wizard children.
just gonna...
Just pick up the quills and pop them in. Grab a quill with your wand. Steady. In it goes. Right. Into the cauldron. Good. Now, good work. There. See on the thermometer, the mark on the side has moved up. That shows you have to heat it more. Keep the heat near the mark. It needs to be heated. Ooh, that's as hot as it goes. It's bubbling nicely. You can let it cool to a simmer. Now it needs to simmer. Let it cool. Now stir it quickly. Good. Now the spoon. Excellent. Well stirred. Ah, now we must laugh again, but this time more merrily. This time a snigger won't suffice. Good! More! More! Good! Almost too good. Potioneers should be serious, you know. It needs to be heated. Ooh, that's as hot as it goes. It's bubbling nicely. You can let it cool to a simmer. And now to heat it up a little. Oh, it won't get any hotter.
I thought my hands went faster. I don't know. Feels so different now. Ah, yeah, I had a blood test today. And COVID booster shot yesterday.
Ah, the noble toad. Ever the potioneer's friend. You'd better get a sample of our potion. Now, pour it onto our little friend. Well, yes, a very interesting reaction. Very good, very good. Perhaps I was actually telling the truth when I said there was something special about you. My genius never ceases to amaze. Remember, go to the concoctions chapter to try this ingredient. Now the last of our ingredients. Come, turn the page. What have we here? The puffskein. Pointless creatures in the main, but an invaluable creature for the potion maker. The puffskein is a peaceful, yellow, furry creature with a long tongue. Let's see. Pick up your magnifying glass. Here we are. Why anyone should want such a tedious beast as a pet is quite beyond me. Have a look now.
It's like a weird.
Ah, tongue. Puffskeins enjoy using their long tongues to feed on bogies, to the delight of generations of wizard children.
I can see why. It just right up my nose.
Ah, hair. Soft and custard-colored, the hair of the puffskein has magical properties and is useful as a magical ingredient. Swap to those clippers there. It's time to move on. Ah, body. Spherical in shape, puffskeins can be hurled about without making a fuss and are very easy to care for.
Oh, so you can just toss them around
Get the clippers for me.
like a ball.
Trim some hair from your puffskein. You need a few handfuls. Excellent. We still need more hair. That's all the fur we need. Switch to your wand now.
I don't think I had any hair there.
Now to scatter the hair you've clipped over the potion. Just pick up the hair and drop it in the cauldron. In it goes. Good. Add 2 more. Getting there.
Damn it.
Now in it goes. Pick up the next. Into the cauldron. Well done. Now the potion must be stirred most vigorously. Now the spoon. That's good. Keep at it. Now to heat the mixture. Let's get heating. Careful, it's cooling. Oh, now it needs to simmer. Let it cool. There, keep it there. Perfect temperature. Now for the last dose of mirth for our laughing potion. The potion needs loud more. Yes, you've done it! Soon the cauldron will be ours! That might be it. You must clean that dusty bottle.
The cauldron might be
More!
ours.
Shake it more! In it goes. Stop! You should clean the bottle off first. Time to get pouring. Let's get pouring, shall we?
Well,
Not yet. Put it down and clean it. Now pour it in.
pour it in.
That's the stuff. And pour away. That should give the potion a bit of a kick. Now to stir the mixture once more. The spoon next. Lovely. Keep going. That's good. Let's get heating. Ah, you let go. Hold the move button now. Ah, too quick. Hold the move. Good. And another.
Ah, hold on. I'll just trigger the button as well.
That's it. Keep the heat there. Right. Now, time to heat it more. Yes, another ingredient to try in the concoctions chapter. The laughing potion needs to stew a while and gather strength. turn to the next page and let's see what's waiting for us. So, it's time for another tale while our laughing potion heats. This is one of my favorites. I've always been fond of revenge tales. Let's see now. I am not a big laugher myself, but laughing potions may have their uses beyond foolish recreation. I set myself the challenge of refining an old laughing potion handed down by my distressingly giggly great-grandmother. Point at the glint of light on the sheep and press the move button. Ah, yes, but it took me a few attempts at it. Point at one of these and press the move button to select. Well, it certainly gave the sheep levity, but I wanted a laughing potion.
Do I have to find something? Yes, I do. I'm just, wait, just change over the flavor.
Ah, yes, a colourful result, but not what I was looking for. Try another. Ah, yes, got there in the end. I mean, my triumph was inevitable. Now, where was I? And I am pleased to say that I have succeeded in creating a potion that can create unrestrained mirth for up to 5 days. Depending on the nature and weight of the drinker. I used this potion once in a most satisfying way. A muggle neighbor of mine on the Isle of Harris thought himself a most humorous fellow. Determined to make fun of the hermit of Hermitre, me, he tried to lure me from my potion making by pretending to attack the island. Or by sending over fake messages from sick members of my family, or simply by bellowing across the waters that I was a madman and a loon. I therefore invited him one day for a drink, which he accepted. The brimming cup of... I gave him something to make him regret ever setting foot on my island. What was it? Yes, the brimming cup of laughing potion did its work, and the great buffoon laughed for a week. Yes, rotate the book to see what state he was in after a week. Until he was so sick and exhausted that he retired to a... Oh, yes, I helped him into retirement. No, but I like the way you think. Try again. He retired to a silent monastery, where he begged that nobody would ever do anything funny in his presence ever again.
You turn laughter into a weapon. Like political warfare.
There, the laughing potion put to appropriate use. Calm your uncontrolled merriment. Now to add the very last touches to our laughing potion. Wand at the ready, time to give our potion a real test. Make the gesture with your wand.
A smiley face.
There, the laughing potion is ready to be bottled. Pick up the bottle and dip.
Who's laughing?
Good, now just let it go. Your laughing potion is complete. With this, we'll be able to take on the next challenge, mark my words. Are you ready to leave our competitors contorted with laughter in our wake? The laughing potion will come in handy, make no mistake. It's a banshee, a terrifying spirit whose cry can curdle milk and chill human blood. If she lays claws upon you, her unearthly screams may drive you to madness.
Champion from Wagadoo was not able to overcome our next challenge, but not to worry, it's all good sport. Hogwarts, you would be wise to keep your distance in this challenge.
We must get close enough to use the potion. We must block your ears. Let's look around for something to plug up your ears. Now, cut the foliage away. This takes me back to my boyhood days, tramping through the swamps, cutting the knot grass and collecting buba-tubers. Aha, a moth's cocoon. Just the right side to plug your ears against the cry of a banshee. But we'll need a second cocoon. Exactly what we are looking for. We just need to collect it. Swap to the tongs. They'll be the best tool for picking up the cocoons. We need to get that cocoon. Swap to the tongs, then we can pluck it. There we are. Progress, progress. We'll need that. Right. Drop it in the bowl. Good. Yes, they'll work as earplugs, but we need something else. Something gooey and sticky to stick them in your ears. Let's go back to the map. We're on the right track. These cocoons will help block out the banshee's wail, but we need something to stick them in. Where shall we look? This reminds me of the cliffs on my island, though it lacks their forbidding charm, of course. Look around. To the practical mind of the potioneer, there are always solutions. There. Beehives mean wax, and that means if we want to get at those hives, we first have to deal with the bees. If there were only something to distract them, but I can't see a single flower. There's nothing for it. If we want some flowers, we'll need to conjure them up. I'll forgive you a little wand-waving this time. You must cast Orchideus. Very good. Those bees will never be able to resist such fine blooms. We must attract some bees. Hold the flowers out towards them. Well, now we've attracted the bees, I suppose we should capture them. Yes. That jar is just what we need. Try shaking the flowers over the jar. That's it. Don't just wave them around. We need to tempt the bees into the jar. There are still more bees to be captured. You need to hold the flowers up towards the bees. Shake the flowers over the jar. That's the idea. Let the petals drop in the jar. Shake those petals into the jar. The bees should follow. There, you've got them all. Now, how can we reach those beehives? The shears are too short. We're out on a limb here. You'd better cut them down with a spell. You do know the severing charm, I presume? Diffindo! Yes, well done! Now to cut the beehives down. Very good. Good severing. Excellent. The last hive. Well done. I'm sure you've realized what I'm planning by now, but we've more to do yet. Come along. Now we have everything we need to block out the banshee's cry, but we'll need a fire to put them together. Aha! That looks a likely spot. Now, while those other competitors waggle their wands and concoct fancy filters, we'll cook up a quick set of earplugs to get close to the banshee. First, we must melt the wax in the hives. In it, our fire isn't really fierce enough. Just fan the flames with your hands, old potioneer's trick. Getting there. There. The wax is melted. Now dip the cocoons into the wax. Pick up a cocoon. Wave it around now to dry it off. Excellent. One down, one to go. On to the next cocoon. And just dip it in. It's still wet. Wave it in the air to dry it. Success! Victory! Beeswax banshee earplugs! This is a really canny solution with none of that showy wand waving. All you need to do now is slip the slimy things in your ears and we're ready to face the creature herself.
Okay. Still think this against me probably would have been a bit better in this.
Do you hesitate? I assure you that between us we have the skills to beat this banshee. I'm almost certain of it. Let's face the banshee. Right, put your earplugs in.
Fine. Ow.
Have you got them in? I said, have you got them in? Oh, yes, right. You're cornered. Stay calm. Look for your chance. It worked! It actually worked! Not even a banshee can withstand the power of our laughing potion. I mean, I never had a moment's doubt. Our path is clear, and I do believe we are gaining ground. Let's get on and see what comes next. Time to pick the next chapter. Just close your book.
Alright. So that's the laughing potion chapter.
Chapter complete. Use your wand on the glowing spot on the cover to pick the next one, or...
Well, as always, I'll see you on the next one. Hope that you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. I'm just gonna have to get up and stop the recording, and there we go. Stop.